What it do, baby?
We back, and we back, and we back. That thing definitely did. Well,
We're just gonna pretend that
that didn't happen.
that's not happening in the background. There should be a logo up there, but technical difficulties. It wouldn't be the Straight Talk podcast without it having technical difficulties.
It's been up all this whole time, and then as soon as we start,
It's literally It's been perfect this whole time, and then
whatever, man.
Look.
It is NBA free agency season, July 1st. This is my birthday month.
oh word.
Hey, I know you don't care, but a lot of people care. My birthday,
You gonna finally
baby.
make your Jordan year, huh?
My Jordan year 2-3.
It's about time.
Let's go.
Anyway, we
Yeah,
just gonna
NBA
disregard.
free agency. Let's get it.
So, obviously, if you care about basketball, which if you don't, why are you here? You already know what's going on. We're going to start with the most important, the top guys, the head honchos, right? So, in Tier 1,
Tier 1.
got to start with KD Kyrie.
KD Kyrie going to Brooklyn.
We go hard. We already called that. Y'all knew that. We all knew that. It
Did
had been
we?
rumored for a minute, I feel like.
I was kind of hoping he stayed. I knew he wasn't going to stay, but only reason I had the sense of hope is because he got hurt.
Because of y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, why would he stay?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Anyway, while he ponders on something else crazy to say, just want to make sure you understand and know this
Power.
podcast is brought to you by Power Advertising and Marketing,
Yes, sir.
as well as
Oh, this is Malawi Aquatics. You know, get your fish, whatever you need. We got it. Get you an aquarium, you know, all that good stuff. Holla at us.
you
Hit
need
me,
you
bruh.
need a commercial
Holla at
shot.
me, bruh.
You need a website built. We got you.
We got you.
You need a fish tank for the office. We got you.
We got it.
But most of all, we got funny sports banter.
Yes, sir.
So back to the free agency. Got KD Kyrie in Brooklyn. Now, here's the thing though,
Right.
right? Brooklyn, I want to see if Kyrie is actually going to make them be a good team next year when he's the head honcho. Because
He didn't do a good job in Boston.
didn't work so well down the street and around the corner in Boston. So,
He didn't do that great.
are you going to do any better in Brooklyn? Because I don't believe you.
I don't think so.
I think, to be honest,
Not
he's
by
toxic.
himself.
He's toxic.
I think he get
I'm going to just be real. Kyrie is toxic.
real
He's-
toxic.
And you know who else is mad toxic?
Who?
Kevin Durant. So, it's going to be an interesting...
KD not toxic. KD just
a hoe.
That's not toxic. It's not toxic. It's,
Being a hoe is toxic.
yeah, a little bit.
Especially, come on now. So anyway, it'll be interesting to see how that works out whenever he is healthy. He's back. So Brooklyn, you got to be on the lookout for them. Definitely will be exciting, I think, having those two in New York. And like I said, I called it a long time ago that Brooklyn should be up there in free agent destinations.
When KD comes back, are they the automatic favorite in the East?
No,
No?
no.
Really?
Because what we have yet to see, right, in that whole year that it takes him to get back healthy, how much more is Joel Embiid going to develop? How much more is Ben Simmons going to develop? How is that Philly team going to fit together now with Al Horford in that in that starting five and Tobias Harris staying? So they've got a year to gel and get better. Whereas KD, even when he comes back next fall, he's still not going to be KD. He's still got to reacclimate to game time minutes, game time movement.
But
It's not gonna be
by the
same.
playoffs, they're going to be.
By the playoffs, maybe. But either way, they're not beating what's coming in the West. Because guess what's happening out in L.A.? We're going to move on from KD and Kyrie. Allegedly, it's all but officially announced that Kawhi is going to be a Laker, baby.
Laker.
Yeah.
You're going to the Warriors, I thought.
This is what happens when you get spoiled by having 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 All-Stars.
Did you just see that?
Does that say Wiggins something?
No, it said Isaiah Thomas is going to the Warriors.
Did it really?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I'm not tripping.
Huh? We're going to get back to that.
We
'cause I
finna
gotta-
get Kawhi, baby! I need to text my brother because my brother been hitting me up all day talking about it's a pretty much done deal that Kawhi going to the Lakers. He said Kawhi, Boogie, Isaiah Thomas, and Steph Curry were going to the Lakers. And he said that's what his sources said. And then
Who's his source?
So
My
Steph,
team?
Steph went to the Mavs,
Mavs.
and now IT going to the Warriors. Trey, if you see this, call your sources.
Yeah, your sources.
Say
very
hit
well.
me, bruh. Holla at me, bruh.
Holla at
What's
me,
going
bruh.
on? Cause I don't know what's going on, but
If the Lakers do pull off Kawhi, I'm happy for them. Congrats to you.
Yeah, I
that's
will.
huge.
I think that's. I just didn't expect Kawhi to do that.
I didn't.
But I mean, they gon' that's next 2 or 3 years they gonna get a championship easy.
Well, and then you think even
Easy.
once LeBron is out the door, you still got AD and Kawhi for a couple years.
But I heard it was just gonna be like a short-term deal with Kawhi.
Hmm.
But yeah, even if he does stay, which he probably would at that point, because he don't want to not be in LA.
Yeah. If
They still got Kawhi and AD, yeah.
And you
And
know
that's-
people are still going to flock because those guys will be young and in their prime.
That's
So the
hard to
stigma
beat.
of people not wanting to play with LeBron will go away once he leaves. And then you have AD and Kawhi there, which probably will attract more stars.
That's hard to beat. But shout out
Congrats to
Isaiah
them.
Thomas going to the Warriors. Apparently, I think that's what I might have misread it. Somebody, if you got
Somebody
Bleacher
fact
Report-
check that and jump in the comments.
Yeah,
Let us know what's
I
up.
might have just
'cause
misread that, but it just popped up on the screen, and I saw Warriors. I thought it said Kawhi Jordan, but not as funny. But I think it said Isaiah Thomas. So yeah, and you that's not his. You said Kawhi Leonard. Who is Kawhi Leonard?
My fault. You
His
meant,
name is Kawhi Bean Bryant Jordan.
Oh.
Put some respect on his name.
Oh, okay. So he's the... Huh.
Kawhi Bean Bryant Jordan.
Okay. Okay.
Put
I'm
some
not gonna argue with
respect
that. I'm gonna let you have it. Why would the Warriors need 4 guards? The Warriors don't need anything. Listen, Jed, they playing with us right now. We gonna get to the guard situation. We gonna get to D'Lo, because it's
Yeah.
a ploy. It's a bait and switch. Just wait on it.
Just
but
wait on
while we focusing on the Lakers, I do think if for whatever reason say the Kawhi deal doesn't go through,
Right.
at that point, don't worry about a 3rd star. Use the remainder of your cap to sign solid role players.
Well, that's what. Never mind. We gonna get to that. Never mind. I almost jumped the gun a little bit. But that's why I was thinking that they wouldn't get a max deal, because it's just like if you get one max player, you still got to fill the rest
The other
of
slots.
Oh, he said to the Wizards.
I saw a W, so
I
you
thought
had
it
me
was
thinking.
Warriors.
Wizards makes a lot more sense.
It does make sense. Isaiah
I'm not-
Thomas just signed. Okay, with the Wizards. Okay, so I misread. I
Appreciate
apologize.
y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you
Okay.
for that. It just, like I said, it popped up on the screen. But yeah. Anyway. I think it makes sense. It just didn't make sense to get Kawhi, because I thought that was going to fill out the rest of their salary
Right.
cap space. But apparently they're going to get it done, and I guess other people have signed contracts, so they wouldn't be taking pay cuts. I don't know what they're going to do.
I think your best deal, if you can, convince Kawhi to take just slightly under the max, and get a bunch of guys that already are making their money to veteran minimum deals.
Yeah.
Like if you decide,
That's
you know
what
what,
they
we're
got.
gonna give Melo a shot. Melo has made his money. OKC traded him, and they've already stretched out his contract. He gonna get his money regardless. He'll take a veteran minimum.
Don't do Melo.
J.R. Smith, if he gets traded, cut, or bought out,
Don't
Cleveland
sign-
is still gonna pay him his money, so
Don't-
he'll take a veteran minimum.
Don't sign Melo.
Somebody like sign Melo.
Don't do it.
I mean, low risk,
Don't ever play yourself.
medium reward.
Don't ever play yourself.
Low risk, medium reward.
What DJ Khaled say? Don't ever play yourself.
Listen, and they should have tried to sign Seth Curry. I would have, but they missed out on that. The Mavs started thinking, you know what, we had this kid a couple years ago. Let's bring him back. Wow, and you know what I realized? We're just gonna go ahead and take this off the screen here. Josh, straight talk was misspelled. I forgot a T. I probably could have went without saying it because they wouldn't have noticed, but it's bothering me now. So anyway, just moving along
Ooh,
here.
big dummy.
We're gonna move along here like it never happened. We're still getting stuff together, guys. It's still
We're still working back.
we're trying to get back in the swing of things, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, LA is gonna be set regardless. Though I just think they do need to make sure they find some solid role players to fill it out, because having just a solid top 5 in NBA All-Star starting 3. That's not going to be enough. It's going to get it done, but your bench is big, too. Your team is only as good as your bench is.
You saying even if they got Kawhi?
They're still going to need a bench at some point. Some capable players off
No,
the bench.
they can have
As
me
of right
out.
now, I don't
They
think
can
they
have, I could be out there and they win championship.
But as of now, I don't think they have really any good bench pieces.
I'll play. If they
Hey.
don't win a championship.
Y'all ain't even got to give me a meal. I'll take $50K.
That's more than a league minimum.
League minimum is 1 year $1 million.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. It's more than baseball.
And anything else. Yeah, so hey, shut up, Andre. Relax. He said he just peed. So yeah, there's the Lakers with that. Obviously also in tier 1, Kemba to Boston. And one of the things I was telling Josh earlier is while Boston has failed to make it to where they should, right? Based on the talent, they could have possibly made it bigger than they did, right? A couple years ago, you got Isaiah Thomas. He tried to play through the injury. They still had a good run, couldn't make it. A couple years before that, he tried to break Kevin Love's arm off, still couldn't make it. So then you get rid of Isaiah Thomas, and you think, oh, well, we got another all-star guard to fill the spot. No big deal. He gets hurt. You get to the conference finals without him, still can't make it. And then the following year, okay, he's back. He's healthy. Gordon Hayward's had some time.
That's the worst showing that they had.
But then Kyrie is mad toxic, so your team goes nowhere.
Toxicity.
So then you lose him. But then you get another one.
Kemba.
Another all-star level point guard. You get Kemba Walker to fill the role. So, and they got...
If he's not as toxic, they should be good like they were supposed to be good last year.
I don't think Kemba will be as toxic because Kemba has been a loser for years. Not he himself, but his situation has been a losing situation. He's in a position where he might actually do well with this team this year. So hopefully he'll be straight. And they also got Enes Kanter in that role now that Al Horford left open.
Starter.
So that'll be a nice.
Got a solid team that should be able to make it to really the NBA Finals. Really, if we being honest.
You think they're making it past the Sixers?
No. I'm saying they should be able to make it past the Sixers.
But will they is the thing.
But will they is the thing.
Okay. Gotcha.
They really should. They have, on paper, I feel like they have a better team than the 76ers. Because all the 76ers, only players that are better than like a lot of the starting five of Boston is Embiid and Simmons. Like you can't really name another player that's better than Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Gordon Hayward, Kemba Walker.
And Gordon Hayward would be 2 years
just
removed from that injury, so
yeah,
that'll help too.
Yeah,
he should have his swing back.
All four of those players are better than, not as good as Embiid and Simmons maybe. True. I mean, Jason Tatum might be better than Simmons.
Yeah,
but none of them are like other than Simmons and Embiid. They don't have any other players that are better.
Tobias Harris ain't better than Jaylen Brown?
No. I mean, Tobias Harris is aight. Jaylen Brown's got a lot of potential. Jaylen Brown just has to tap into that potential.
But who's already tapped into their potential? Tobias Harris.
Yeah, but I mean, Tobias.
And now they have Horford as well.
Tobias only getting you 15 points a game.
He gonna get more now.
Yeah.
Cause Jimmy ain't in the way.
I ain't never.
Who gonna take up the shots?
Tobias is supposed to be good in LA, but he ain't never like do nothing.
He would have been an all-star had he not gotten traded.
I mean, maybe.
Wow. Hey, look, anyway.
I don't even know.
Moving on from Boston.
I'm not even talking about last year. I'm talking about before that.
And we talked about Kawhi a little bit. It's basically, it's a matter of time, apparently, until that comes out.
Yeah. I just think, like I said before, I just think it surprised me that he's actually willing to play with LeBron James. I didn't see that. He just seemed like one of those people that felt like he could do it by himself. He did it in Toronto by himself for the most part. I mean, he had a good team around him, obviously, but
I would have
thought he put him over the top.
Yeah,
obviously.
I would have thought maybe he would have played with just LeBron, but as far as forming a straight up super team like LeBron and AD are there, I'll join as well. That's what made me go, I don't feel like he would.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like he would mind being the dynamic duo type thing necessarily, but being the third player, because we've seen how the LeBron James trios work. One of you ends up taking a heavy backseat. Allegedly, LeBron is willing to do that. Part of his idea is, look, I'm getting older. Y'all are in your primes.
Yeah,
y'all will be the future of this franchise. I'll step back a little bit to let you do it. If he does take that approach, it'll work perfectly.
That's possible.
If he forces Anthony Davis to become Kevin Love and Chris Bosh, they'll still be good.
Don't do that to
But yeah, please don't.
I'm so tired of
the two players that you would play with now are way more talented than the two other players you formed. The four other players you formed alliances with in the past, LeBron.
Don't do that.
Don't force anybody to play out of their element.
I'm tired of seeing you Chris Bosh these power forwards and centers.
Chris Bosh, phenomenal. Comes to Miami, still has decent years. Kevin Love, a beast.
A baller, a double-double god.
One of my favorite players. Goes to Cleveland.
3-point shooter. Just shoot.
I can shoot it, maybe.
He couldn't even rebound by the time he got it.
Yeah, and wasn't doing no post-ups no more because they wanted him on the perimeter.
Oh, man.
So don't do that to AD. He can't shoot it, but that's not his thing. Let him dominate.
Let him post
Let him dominate the paint. Barbecue chicken.
Yeah.
Then also right under that we got Jimmy Butler, since we did talk about Philly
Jimmy
a little bit.
Buckets.
Apparently he turned down a max contract. Wouldn't have been me. Wouldn't have been me. Because on paper,
he turned it down from the 76ers.
From the 76ers.
What do you want, Jimmy?
Do you want to win a title or no?
Do you want to be around players that want to win, or do you just want to do what you do?
I think Jimmy Jordan just wants to do what he does.
Jimmy Jordan.
Jimmy Jordan. That's Michael Jordan's son, bro.
Yeah, dude.
That's Michael Jordan's son.
I forgot.
Act like him, look like him.
I forgot
All
he
he need to
did
do
that.
is get a hoop earring in the offseason. He got hoop earrings. I've seen them before. That's Jimmy Jordan. Anyway, why are you going to Miami? Why? Don't get me wrong, Miami is beautiful. I've been there. Women, beautiful.
That's all it
Food,
is. It's
beautiful.
just he wanted to be in Miami.
The money, beautiful. But you know where else is beautiful? It has the women, weed, and the weather, all of that? L.A. And I'm not talking about the Lakers.
He
Don't
just
jump on
wanted-
the bandwagon. You could have went to the Clippers. They
He
got a
wanted-
max slot. They got a solid team. They got
He
a
would
Hall
have
of
been
Fame
good
coach.
with Doc Rivers. Yeah,
He would have been great with Doc Rivers. And with those guys, Montrezl Harrell, Patrick Beverly, Lou Will, you got bucket getters, you got grit, you got defense, you got a Hall of Fame coach, you got a great situation, and you're in L.A. That would have made for some interesting games. He chose Miami
He
for
just
some
wanted to be
reason.
in Miami. I mean, it can't say for some reason. It is Miami.
I just,
Outside
as far
of
as
the team,
winning, if
outside of winning, it's still Miami.
you can't.
You can't
knock it.
necessarily knock it for him going to Miami.
I
It's
can't knock
Miami.
it, but I feel like on paper, and you had a year of experience playing with the Sixers, that starting five, because it was a Frankenstein project. Y'all got that roster together in the middle of the season.
Yeah.
So y'all finished the season together. I think you should have run it back, especially since they offered you the max and Tobias. They were going to keep the core together. Philly would have paid the tax. They would have paid the cost to be the boss.
Yeah.
And if
Should've.
Kawhi really is leaving, that's your conference to lose. The Bucks are still there, but you have the more stacked starting five.
Yeah, I think you can beat the Bucks.
You could beat the Bucks easy. I would have ran it back, but I'm not the one making millions to play basketball. Also, not the one signing players to these contracts, so my opinion doesn't truly matter. And then Whiteside, speaking of Miami, we're going to jump down into Tier 2. Whiteside has been traded to Portland.
When I first heard it, I was like, yes, they got a big man finally. But then my brother pointed out, give credit to you, Trey, they had Nurkic, and Nurkic
They had
balled
Nurkic,
in the
yeah.
playoffs. I forgot.
Until he-
Completely forgot about Nurkic.
Until his ankle said. My fault. That was messed up. That was messed up.
But yeah, I forgot how well Nurkic did. So, I mean, one of them probably gonna be back. You can't play both of them. They both huge.
I mean, they don't
feel-
have a true power forward, do they?
You can't play.
'Cause they lost Aminu.
How big is Nurkic?
7 feet.
Yeah. You can't play two. That's two centers. You can't do that.
But Nurkic has more skill than Whiteside as far as
Yeah,
he can spread a little bit.
He would be the power forward, but I mean, he can't really shoot.
He can
Can
shoot
he
better
shoot
than
the three?
Hassan.
Yeah, he can shoot better than. But I mean,
I think he can shoot the
better
three.
than
Somebody
Hassan.
look up his percentages. I think he can shoot the three a little bit.
Let's see.
We should have Jed look it up. Jed has been helping us, throwing some facts in the comments. He gave us the league minimum. He talking stuff about Tobias Harris.
Yeah, we saw you, Jed. We just didn't acknowledge you because you short.
I didn't say that. You see me repping the brand, Jed. We're friends.
No, you
We're
can't
friends.
shoot threes.
What you mean?
10% for the goal line. Come on now.
He probably didn't shoot a lot of
Come on now. If you're not shooting a lot, that means you can't shoot.
it. Not when you got Damian Lillard and CJ
No,
McCollum on your
stop
team.
It. Stop it.
But you got to think, at the time when he was the center, who's the power forward? Aminu. And Aminu could shoot. Aminu is gone now.
You mean cancer?
No.
Why do you keep saying Aminu? Aminu not a center?
He was the power forward, I'm saying.
Oh.
They played alongside each other, and Aminu was the one stretching the floor and shooting. So if you put
Aminu
Hassan...
can't shoot.
Did you watch the basketball games this year?
I didn't.
You put Hassan in that 5 spot, then he's the one that has to step out now. Nurkic is.
Nah.
So then he might be asked to shoot him more.
They're not gonna play together.
And-
that much. I mean, they might.
And if you tore your leg up like you did, you're probably going to focus on your jump shot because you're not going to immediately go back to the physical style of play you were doing.
Yeah, but what happened to Hassan in the first place? Has he been hurt?
Ain't nobody doing it with blocks, though.
So much for your 2K rating. What's next?
Ain't nobody. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Hassan. I don't think Eric Spoelstra or Pat Riley really liked him that much. I don't think they liked his fit. I don't think they liked his complaining. It was just a matter of time before they got him out of here, so they finally got it happening.
D'Lo.
D'Lo.
D'Angelo Russell.
This is a bait and switch, people. And let me holler at y'all real quick.
Break it down to him.
Let me holler at y'all.
Break it down.
Why are y'all acting like D'Lo to the Warriors is a big deal? This isn't KD to the Warriors. This isn't Boogie to the Warriors. This is D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell. Why are we acting like, oh, the dynasty ain't done yet? It's D'Angelo Russell. You shut up. You're a Warriors fan. You're all delusional. You've become the new Lakers fans. Yeah, delusional.
No,
delusional.
Not.
Crazy.
No,
I'm sorry, New York fans. You're crazy, except y'all have won something.
Right.
But
Lakers fans say they're going to win a championship even though they last place.
Lakers said they were going to win a championship with Jordan Hill and
come on now.
What was the white boy? Robert Kelly? No, that's
Robert Kelly. What?
That's what was
Proud
his name?
Philly.
It was something Kelly. Ryan Kelly. Anyway.
Ryan Kelly.
Y'all probably didn't watch basketball then. You weren't Lakers fans then because they had nobody. It's D'Angelo Russell. Now let's think about defensively. D'Angelo Russell and Steph Curry next to each other. Y'all getting 8. Neither one of y'all can play a lick of defense. Ain't no pause. Y'all getting 8. What? Any backcourt with any talent is gonna eat y'all alive. Y'all play Portland, you're done.
Man, I don't
y'all play Portland,
that.
You're done.
I don't want to hear that. D'Angelo Russell would have been a nice piece. He wouldn't have
Why
been.
you say would have? Like he gone.
D'Angelo Russell could be a nice piece to the team.
Hey, I'm not gonna be here.
I'm not gonna be here. But anyway, he could be a nice piece to the team. He wouldn't be the one that sent them over the edge, allowed them to really, compete with the Lakers. They wouldn't have needed to add another piece. But I see him, Clay, and Steph playing really well together.
When is Clay gonna be there? Oh, like a year from now, right?
February. He's
not gonna be.
It's 9 months for ACL. He's not gonna be fully recovered. And if depending on where they at in the standings,
he's not gonna be there. It's irrelevant. Look, all of that is irrelevant. D'Angelo Russell will not play a full season in a Warriors uniform.
No, yeah,
I guarantee. Guarantee.
I think
this trade is horrible.
They say they basically gonna be trading him pretty soon.
They don't really want him. It was kind of like well, fine, Kevin Durant, you're gonna leave. Well, Brooklyn, send us something, please.
Yeah, I mean it's smart.
They don't really want him.
Get some.
The Minnesota Timberwolves, mark my words, are going to throw a nice package at them for D'Angelo Russell.
Andrew Wiggins?
Andrew Wiggins is in that package. And the Warriors will probably let go of Andrew Wiggins.
No.
Depending on when the trade happens. If the trade happens early, before the season, or during the season, Andrew Wiggins can fill Clay's spot.
Do you realize Andrew Wiggins is still like 23, 24? 23?
I don't see Wiggins fit with the Warriors, is my only thing.
What? Are you crazy?
I'm talking about long term. In the like if they were to get Wiggins tomorrow, it would work because he could fill Clay's spot for now. He can score a little bit and he can play defense.
He's 24 years old.
You think they gonna slide him to the 3 as the starter?
Yes. Unless gonna play the 3.
If Wiggins keep playing like he been playing though.
But he's 24.
It don't matter. He could be 19. He ass.
He been bummed.
He does not play well
He just need a new system.
The only people it might work out in their favor because you know who he always plays well against. He always plays well against LeBron James. Something about playing against LeBron, he feels like you traded me, man. You didn't want me, so I'm gonna score 30.
No, it's not that.
He plays well against LeBron
Wiggins
and the Cavs, and he plays well against Oklahoma City, which pisses me off as a Thunder fan.
Wiggins is just not focused enough for an entire season. Wiggins has the talent to be great. He's just not focused.
There's a lot of people with the talent to be great.
He doesn't have the right environment. There's too many other young guys. If he gets with the Warriors, the stars of the team are young. If he gets with the Warriors, man, I sound like a Warriors fan. But if he gets with the Warriors, they're gonna put him in shape. Steve Kerr, Stephen Curry, Draymond for sure. The dark skin connection. He
gonna cuss him out and call him a bitch like he did Kevin Durant, and then Wiggins gonna leave. If KD is soft, why you think Wiggins is? Sherman. He is gonna cry.
KD not soft.
Jimmy Butler made him cry, and he don't. I guarantee you, he wasn't as hard on him as Draymond will be.
KD not soft.
Anyway, Timberwolves will trade for D'Angelo
Yeah,
Russell.
yeah,
You heard it here first
I
on
wanna
Straight
see,
Talk.
I do want to see that. D'Lo with Cat.
It's gonna happen.
That's gonna be nice. Even though we've been saying the Timberwolves gonna be nice for the last 3 years, let's hope that's nice.
I mean, realistically, they were nice, and Jimmy got hurt for a little bit. They were nice. He had them high in the Western Conference rankings. And then Wiggins, did the typical I don't show up thing, and Cat got real soft, so Jimmy was like, okay, I'm gone. But they could have been nice had they tried to keep that together.
Nah.
D-Rose, nobody. Y'all disrespect my boy all the time. It's a nice little segue since we talk about the Wolves. D-Rose is going to Pistons, to Detroit, I should say.
Is Stan Van Gundy still the coach?
Dwayne Casey's the coach.
Dwayne Casey's the coach, yeah, that's right. Pistons gonna suck next year.
I don't believe so. I think they'll be better next year than we expect them to be.
Who's their best player?
Blake Griffin.
Pistons gonna suck next year.
Josh has never been a Blake Griffin fan or believer. No matter how much flashes that Blake Griffin has shown himself to be a baller, no
He's
matter how
garbage.
much he...
Hey, what's up, Brian?
B. Wallace in the house. That's a
My
future
boy.
NFL superstar right
Yes,
there.
sir. Holla at me, bruh. Nah, just playing.
Send me a jersey.
Shout out to you, though. That's what's up.
They making your jerseys yet? Send me one. Just sign it, and I'm gonna put it next to my old North Star stuff. I'm sorry, my Junior Stars. What were we?
Junior Stars.
Junior Stars? Yeah, I'm gonna put it next to my old Junior Star stuff, all my football stuff. Send me a jersey. Anyway, D-Rose going to the Pistons. They need that because Reggie Jackson is cheeks. He's been cheeks since he was in Oklahoma City. They need to get rid of him. So D-Rose playing along with Jaden said he heard Hayward wants out. I doubt it. He probably wanted out because Kyrie was there and he's toxic as hell. But I'm sure he's fine now that Kyrie's gone. Anyway, Derrick Rose with Blake Griffin, who's a baller, along with Thon Maker, who's a GOAT. they gonna wreak havoc in the Eastern Conference
That's
Finals.
a damn shame.
Thon Maker is gonna lead them to a chip.
Stop
gonna lead them to a chip.
Don't play like that. What's the last one we got on the second tier? Whiteside? We talked about him, right?
Yeah, so we covered the second tier. So now, really, here's where we get down to.
That was horrible.
Oh, man, you might need to tune your violin a little bit. Put it back up.
No.
Let me help you tune that a little bit. You gotta pluck the strings a little bit. They're a little off. Yeah. Anyway, New York.
It's funny just to say New York.
It's New York Knicks. How do I say this? Stay off the weed. James Dolan, you've ruined this franchise. Sell the team. Sell it.
Sell
you
it to
suck.
us.
We will take better care of that team.
We'll give you $5 and a Coke and a smile. We'll do better job than you, though.
Shoot, that's more. That's actually a better offer than he's offered any star player in the last 5 years. You paid Julius Randle and Taj Gibson and Bobby Portis.
No, what took the cake for me is Reggie Bullock. he got a 2-year deal worth $21 million. They gave Reggie Bullock, the dude that wore number 35 for the Lakers last year and just had the dreads, and nobody really knew who he was. He just had the ball all of a sudden and just started, I thought he was KD from first because he had the same number as him. I was like, dang, what KD gets a
He was LD.
They gave him $21 million
For what?
in 2 years.
For what? And they got Elfrid Payton because he's so good, right? He's so good. But you know what? All that money that they spent on him, you know what they could have put it towards? The max contract that they were afraid to give Kevin Durant. You're telling me Kevin Durant wants a part of your team, and you tell him, Kevin, we're not prepared to offer you a max because this injury scares us. Are you dumb?
You
Are you stupid?
You stupid?
Stupid. Why would you not give Kevin Durant a max? Here's the thing, Josh. Somebody said it the other day. 60% of Kevin Durant is better than most people in the league. But he going to be better than 60%. Say worst case scenario, KD is 80% of the player he was. He's still better than Reggie Bullock.
$21 million.
Elfrid Payton.
Oh, man. They get Elfrid.
Bobby Portis.
Oh, my God.
What you going to do with Bobby?
He gonna punch you.
Bobby actually is talented. I'm not gonna
He's
lie.
pretty good.
Bobby has talent. But I wouldn't sign him for that much money. Julius Randle. He's a talented
I
fella.
thought Julius Randle was gonna be the next dog in the league.
Julius Randle should not be the crown jewel of your free agency acquirements.
But he's just a dog. Nah, that wasn't. No. Okay. Sorry.
Julius Randle
is as bad as the Knicks.
Julius Randle is the one thing that y'all have to be proud of right now. Do you realize?
They got Dennis Smith.
I'm talking about free agency.
Oh, okay.
Which y'all been building up for. What every fan has been thinking all year long. And let's just recap this, right? I thought it hurt being an OKC fan and being disappointed year after year. But imagine being a Knicks fan, right? Y'all been sorry for years.
Just go to Stephen A. Smith Instagram page.
Review something. He's going through it right now. If you have a way of reaching out to him, send him flowers, send him a letter, send him a tweet, send him something. He's going through it. And I understand it. Because all year, we getting Zion.
Oh,
we getting Kyrie.
That's the one that hurt
we
the
getting
most.
KD. Zion is balling all year. I got the custom Zion jersey. He's coming to New York.
They couldn't even get Ja Morant.
He coming to New York. Zion is here. He's coming. Draft lottery come. Of all the teams, this is how you know the NBA is rigged. Of all the teams, the Pelicans got the #1 pick.
Man,
the
that's
Pelicans.
Hilarious.
And New York fell down to number 3.
Number 3. They was in the top 3, or it was the top 4, the last 4. And then they didn't get 4. So it was like, you know they finna get it.
Right.
And then they got
once you get to the 3, you know they was back there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This finna.
Oh yeah. We done made it to the top 3, so you already know. We gonna get it. We gonna secure the bag. We get number 3.
You can't do that. You can't do nothing but shake your head at the Knicks at this point.
We got number 3. So look, then you lost Zion. You knew that was coming. Then the later in the season it gets, then the Celtics get bounced. The closer to free agency it gets, Kyrie to Brooklyn. Kyrie's going to Brooklyn. Kyrie is loving Brooklyn. Brooklyn is real fond of Kyrie. They down the street, bruh. Down the street. This whole time we getting Kyrie. We got him. It's easy money. He want to come home. He want to play in New York. No. He doesn't mind playing in New York, but not for y'all. Not for your sucky trash franchise. Not for you, James Dolan.
I'm just mad because I feel like if they hired me, I can do a better job.
Look,
what they doing right now.
I may not get y'all a championship, but I'm gonna get you a good team.
Being honest. I mean, maybe I won't. I ain't got as much control as I can't control nobody, make nobody sign. But something as simple as KD wants a max deal,
you can have
KD
it.
A max deal.
You can have it,
and whatever else you want. At least I know that. At least I know the basics.
And here's the other thing, Josh. Right? And we talked about this. Kyrie wanted to play in Brooklyn. Brooklyn and the Knicks, they're not that far apart.
Nope.
It's still the same environment, same market essentially.
It's New York.
It's New York. This is facts.
B.
He wants to play with Kevin Durant. This is also facts.
B.
You scared to offer Kevin Durant money knowing that Kyrie wants to play with Kevin Durant and they want to link up down the street from your stadium. If you give KD that contract, Kyrie might come with him.
I just keep thinking about Stephen A. Smith.
I am suffering. That's Stephen A. Smith right now. You could have possibly got both of them, but you didn't want to give KD the contract. So he said, you know what, Kyrie, but Brooklyn it is.
Don't ever play
Brooklyn
yourself.
it is.
Don't ever play
We can just go to Brooklyn. Brooklyn ain't afraid of the money. Because at some point, it was rumored that Brooklyn said, look, if you can't bring KD, we don't even want you.
At this point, Brooklyn is the cooler team and more appealing anyway. They got the better stadium. I mean, I guess nothing beats MSG, but somebody like me, Barclays, don't have the nostalgia of MSG.
But it's
Barclays
tough.
just looks better. You in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
The jerseys are better.
True.
Even though the orange and blue is nice, but the black and white is pretty tough. And obviously now that they got some money, they gonna come really hard with the Jordan or the jerseys.
Yeah.
What I say? I got sidetracked by Jid. Jid said, Josh, they hire you, they go broke. I've seen you pick style.
Bankrupt.
No, it ain't got nothing to do about that, baby. I pick players. I make moves. I make trades. All that.
All I'm saying, if I'm New York,
I offer KD a max.
if I'm New York, we don't get Elfrid Payton. We go sign Seth Curry at least. If I'm gonna get second string point guard. I'm at least get one that can shoot.
Hey, shout out to Andre Iguodala. He said nobody going to the Knicks. He was right.
He said that because he knew.
Andre Iguodala was...
Kevin Durant told him already he was leaving.
Andre Iguodala was putting everybody on game, and nobody was listening for real. He put everybody on game.
KD told Knicks fans years ago, I think he still was playing with Oklahoma City, and he was out in New York, and somebody said, when you coming to the Knicks? He said, never. He told y'all.
Y'all better listen to him.
He told y'all.
Don't be lying to y'all.
So,
don't be lying.
New York, you blew it again. You blew it again. Every year. Even dating back to the LeBron decision. You blew it.
Sad.
You can't acquire the big guns. You can't get the right pieces in the trades. You can't get the right pieces in the draft. Then you get the right pieces and you blow it and trade them away a couple years into their career. Y'all suck. You suck. You are cheeks. You're literally the cheek. You are the anus of the NBA. Like all the bad things flow through you.
Yep. You're the butt of everybody's joke.
Your franchise is awful. Almost as bad as his punchlines. Listen, hang it up, James Dolan. Hang it up. Sell that team. Sell it. They should be boycotting you. Adam Silver should personally step in and take the keys to your franchise. He should Debo your franchise. Patrick Ewing and what's the name? Charles Oakley. They need to get together and Debo you. They need to snatch it.
Oh, Knicks.
Because you suck. You sorry. You blew it. You should have offered KD a max. You give KD a max, he probably signs it. Even if your team is bad next year, KD's coming back the following year. And when KD's back the following summer, guarantee you somebody wants to join him. Everybody is afraid to play in New York. The last one that had heart enough to play in New York was Carmelo Anthony. He was the last All-Star that had heart enough to play for y'all. And KD probably would have played for y'all. Y'all were afraid to offer him a max. And with one superstar comes more superstars. You should know that. And you blew it. Especially in the modern NBA climate where everybody wants to play together. You blew it. If I'm a Knicks fan, I'm pissed off right now. I'm not even a Knicks fan. I don't care about y'all, and I'm mad at you. Because you messed it up.
Preach.
You messed it up. So New York Knicks fans, get rid of all your custom Zion jerseys. All your custom KD jerseys. All your custom Kyrie gear. You got RJ Barrett. Be happy with that. You got Kevin Knox, I guess.
They did RJ Barrett. For real, man.
RJ Barrett is nice. Don't get me wrong. He ain't Kevin Durant.
Have fun.
He ain't Zion.
Have fun with RJ Barrett and Dennis
He ain't Kyrie.
They don't even got DeAndre Jordan.
And you lost DeAndre Jordan. DeAndre Jordan bounced down the street. And look, one of the things Brooklyn wanted to do was get DeAndre Jordan in hopes of thinking, y'all are best friends, you and KD. If we get you here, he might come here. Y'all already had his homeboy on your roster. You had the formula. Same city. Got his homeboy.
I don't know what to say, but I think we need to put a wrap on this. We gotta put a wrap on it, y'all. We appreciate everybody coming out with us. It's very frustrating if you think about it. As long as, some people think about it.
I should have put out my red clown nose.
Yeah.
I should have put on. I might as well just paint my face right now and be the New York Knicks for Halloween.
Yep, but
RJ Barrett will have a better career than Zion. We'll discuss that next episode. Gladly. I've been waiting for a debate. Jed, get in the office. We need you on camera. I'm tired of all this Twitter fingers talking. Get in here. We want to talk about this. I just told Josh today before the episode I want to have a nice debate.
I don't know about that.
Come in the office.
I don't know.
Let's talk about it.
Anyway, we're gonna wrap this thing up. Straight talk with Fella and Rev. He was preaching today, brother. He was preaching today, especially about them Knicks. So when we gonna be back? We'll be back when we be back. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know when we're gonna be back, but we're gonna be back.
We might come back and talk about Summer League.
We're gonna
talk about this debate here.
We might have a little debate. If Jed want to come on the show, we'll put you on the show. Gonna put on the show?
You want to be on the show?
Want to be on the show?
I tell you, the next time we definitely got to check in when Kawhi's decision is finally announced.
I mean, we're gonna be here tomorrow.
He ain't gonna announce it tomorrow. He's a fun guy. He's gonna drag it out.
Nah. But alright.
Boardman finna get paid. Just know.
Boardman get paid. Appreciate you guys. Holla at us. Hit me, bruh. Holla at me, bruh.
You see the tags in the background. You follow us on Facebook already. Cool. Follow us on YouTube. Hit the bell. Never miss another video because we're going to be more full-time. I would say Instagram as well, but Josh is
Mr. Shorter just joined. How you doing, Mr. Shorter?
What up, cuz?
What's up? We finna be gone though, so
We out.
you missed it.
Appreciate you coming through.
Go back and watch the whole thing. Comment on it.
Started from the top.
Yes, sir.
Does Mr. Shorter like basketball?
Yeah.
Does he?
Mr. Shorter was like a white black dude.
I don't think we ever talked about basketball with him though. He told me he dunked once though, so he got hops. So
Yeah.
Go back and watch that. Also, get rid of that again. I don't know why that's there. Because that was totally wrong.
Romero spelled that, by the way.
I was typing too fast. I was trying to go live. Anyway, we out.
Peace.
Romero Starks, Joshua Tyler. We'll catch y'all next time. Be easy.